Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our daily word today. It's Friday, and we have ended another week, and we are now, of course, into a new month. This is my little great niece Maeve. She's staying with us for the weekend. Not sure how well she's going to do, or how long she's going to last in this video, so we'll see. She's a little she didn't sleep well last night. She's a little unhappy at the moment. And you can see she has a little bit of a black eye. She and her cat got into a fight. I'm not sure who won, the cat or her, but anyway. So we'll see. We might have to end early. I don't know. We'll see. She's not overly happy at the moment, but she'll be fine, I think. So yesterday we talked about the book of Acts and the day after Pentecost. And this kind of scripture kind of follows it a little bit. And we hear these words. And I'm going to read a little bit more than the one verse that I kind of prescribed earlier. Awe came upon everyone because many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. All who believed were together and had all things in common. They would sell their possessions and goods and distribute the proceeds to all as they had need. Day by day, as they spent much time together in the temple, they broke bread at home and ate their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having the goodwill of all the people. And day by day, the Lord added to the number those who were being saved. And so, I just wanted to kind of build upon what we talked about yesterday. Hey, what we talked about yesterday, and this gathering of people right after Pentecost, and how they found this immediate connection with each other. And it's interesting to me, we talked yesterday about grace being in them and that they were of one heart and mind. It's an incredible place for the early church to begin. And of course, I said yesterday, Marvel, hey, that's enough. I marvel at what that's about and what that looks like. And then there's this interesting piece for today that I think's a powerful message about them sharing their lives and what that was about. Awe came up on them because the many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. And I got to thinking about in our life together. Now, so we see awe all around us, right? The seasons are about to change, and we're going to see awe in all the seasons changing, and what that means for us, and how it is that will affect our lives. We see awe in babies, right? We see awe in thunderstorms, and when we go to certain places, we see awe in God's creation, beautiful sunsets and all of that happens around us. And then, but that awe is one thing. And I'm not discounting because I have it all the time too. I like to share pictures, especially when I'm at the lake, of the amazing sunsets that happen and the awe that's inspired by all of that. But then there is this awe that we hear about in the book of Acts. Awe came upon everyone because of many wonders and signs that were being done through the apostles. Now, the awe, I believe, if we look at it deeper, I'm thinking about the broad nature of this. The awe was because of lots of things. The awe was because they spent so much time together in the temple. The awe was because their lives became intertwined with each other. Their awe was because God had done miraculous things. Their awe was because they shared all their possessions with each other and their lives were forever changed. The awe came because of these wonders and signs. Now, those were healings, those were restored lives, but then I think the awe and wonder at the signs were really about relationships and so many amazing things were being done that the scripture says that God added to their number daily. And I wonder for us, as we live our Christian lives, as we live our lives together in community, I wonder if sometimes we've lost the awe, when we come when strangers come into our building at St. Paul's, they are in awe at the beauty of it. The windows and the front and the big rose window at the very front of the sanctuary, they're in awe. And I love to tell the story of the stained glass windows and the history of what it's about. I wonder sometimes in our lives if we have gotten so numb to the world around us and we've so bought into the hype of division in our lives that we've forgotten the awe. The awe of St. Paul's, the awe of your church if you don't come to St. Paul's, the awe of God's moving in our lives and shaping us, the awe of spending time together in the temple, broke bread at home and ate food with glad and generous hearts. You see, all of that to me is awe-inspiring. And I have to tell you, even though, I don't always do a great job every single Sunday, of course, I'm always in awe at conversations that happen. I'm always in awe when we break bread together. I'm always in awe because we have these glad and generous hearts that we live our lives together with each other. And so I just wonder for us if we need a reminder to find that awe again for us as we live our lives, as we gather together, as we are in awe of God's presence among us. So we're going to end here. We've made it pretty good. And so I just hope you'll join us Sunday morning for worship at 10:15. We're going to share in the breaking of bread, the sharing of the sacraments. Hopefully you will see awe when we arrive in that place. So enjoy your weekend. Know the beauty of God's love that surrounds you. Know my love for you. And I'll see you Sunday morning at 10:15 and Monday again at 10 o'clock.